Look, it is very concerning as well that the Indiana Fever can't hold leads. Like, it is really, really concerning. Like, it's concerning that when Caitlin Clark's off the floor, they can't play. Like, it's concerning they're -5 in the 4 minutes Caitlin Clark is off the floor. That is a concern. It is concerning, but it's incredibly concerning that they have had 4 games in a row where they have been up double-digit points and blew it. They've been up double-digit points in the second half and gave up the lead in the fourth quarter. Four games in a row. Actually, maybe not second half in some of them. But, like, they blew. The Fever have played the three worst teams in the WM, or 3 of the 4 worst teams. So what are the standings? The Sun are the worst teams. Sorry, Seattle are pretty bad. They played 3 of, like, the 5 worst teams in the WNBA. They were up 17 against the Mystics, and they needed a game winner. They were up 19 against the Sky, needed overtime and Caitlin and Aaliyah heroics. And they're up they were up 10 today, and they brought it back and they needed Caitlin and Sophie heroics. Like, this team legitimately has no ability to hold the lead. Their offense relies on crazy shit. Unless it's from the Aaliyah Boston Caitlin pick and roll. Everything is tough. Like, Caitlin's shots were tough. Like, Caitlin was pulling from 30. Like, I know she makes it look easy, but, like, Caitlin's threes were like moving threes off screens from 30. Like, I get it. Like, it happens. But, like, this team just can't hold on to a fucking lead. They just can't. They have no ability to hold on to a lead. They have no ability to just be like, you know what, we're going to be able to push this on. There's no chance, when the game is going, that, okay, yeah, they could be up by 15, 20 points. But you just know the other team's coming back. That's the problem, is you just know the other team's coming back. And you're like, what do we do here? When we sit there, we know they're coming back. We know nothing's happening. We know the Fever are fucked. Like, we know that, as we say here plenty of times, we know that Leeds are falling apart again. We just know Leeds are falling apart again. All the time. All the time. We know that this team is going to... there's no team that's better at being in complete control and then just saying, fuck it, we're okay, we're just going to give it up. And they're doing it to bad teams. Like, they let the Mercury, or they let the Liberty back in, and the Liberty are a good team. The Liberty actually punished them, and they never got back. They never got the lead again once they gave it up. Like, there's weird things she does as well. Like, why is Ty Harris checking into the game with 2 minutes going to third quarter? Like, why exactly? What score is it at this stage? They're up 8 points, and Ty Harris checks into the game. Like, what are we doing? They're up 8 points, and Ty Harris checks in for no reason. For no reason whatsoever, Ty Harris checks into the game. And you're just like, why? Why not Raven? Why Ty? What is going on? Like, there are so many questionable coaching decisions. There are so many questionable coaching decisions. And again, this is not one of those things where I'm like, you go too hard in on the coach. If this was just a normal game, I'm like, okay, it is what it is. But if this is a team that keeps doing this, that regularly loses leads, that does this 4 times in a row, Did this so often last year that it became a running joke on my channel. It became a running joke on the channel. And they are now they're now one of these teams that I'm like, I actually just don't trust them to win. Like, if they play against a good team, I'm like, I don't see how they can beat a good team. I just don't. I do not see how the Indiana Fever can beat a good team right now with the way they're currently constructed, the way they're playing. Like, this team, ironically, people were like at the start of the year, oh, they're way better than their record shows. I think this team's worse than their record shows. Like, they literally face all they're doing. They're facing the worst teams time after time after time. Like, the Indiana Fever have not, if you look at the standings, they have played the Liberty and they have played the, like, so they haven't played the Aces. They haven't played the Lynx. They've played the Wings once. In fairness, they played the Valks twice. They've only played Dream once, only played the Liberty once. But they played the Mystics twice, the fucking Fire twice, the Storm, the Sun, the Sparks. Like, they've had a really easy run. And I think it's a big concern that they cannot hold a fucking lead. It is a massive concern. And look, this is 3 games in a row. The Indiana Fever, the Indiana Fever's 3-game winning streak is because of Caitlin Clark heroics. I'm going to be honest. Like, Caitlin Clark heroics are a large reason why the Indiana Fever are where they are. Like, Caitlin Clark's got to get into the MVP conversation because without Caitlin Clark, this team is complete and utter dog shit. Like, they are terrible without her. Like, Aaliyah has the occasional game. Kelsey Mitchell has the occasional game. I'm like, this team goes where 22 goes. And it's just a weird one. Like, Sophie Cunningham, take a bow. But I'm like, it is Caitlin +1. Every one of their wins is like, okay, Caitlin Clark has a really good game, and then somebody else steps up. In nearly every win. But yeah, this is an interesting one. But yeah, Caitlin got teed up for shushing the crowd. Or shushing the other team. Either way, it is what it is.